Hi everyone, welcome back to this David Bowie weekend. Yesterday's listening experience was very interesting to me, and I said then that I was really curious about what I would be hearing today. Well, it turns out it's from a few years earlier, 1971, Moonage, Daydream. This song features saxophone played by Bowie and a guitar solo and string arrangement by Ronson. Since its release, Moonage, Daydream has received critical acclaim, with many deeming Ronson's guitar work its clear standout. Retrospectively, it has been named one of Bowie's greatest songs.
I'm an alligator. I'm a mama, papa coming for you. I'm a space invader. I'll be a rock and rollin' bitch for you. Keep your mouth shut. Just walking like a big monkey bird. And I'm busting up a brain for the world.
It seems like Bowie has this thing for space somehow. I mean, what did we have? Space Oddity, one of the songs I've listened to, and then yesterday's song, which was also very much set in keeping up with the character of Major Tom. And now, jumping back again in time, Moonage, Daydream, and in the first verse we have I'm a space invader. So it must have been something big in his mind at the time.
A big monkey bird. And I'm busting up a brain for the world.
That's quite a bass.
Keep your electric on me, baby. With your ray gun.
Interesting to have the voice singing along with the bass. Hold on, let's back up and hear that there. So this bass is singing a melodic doo doo, and I was already noticing the bass, and then suddenly this male chorus voice comes in, woo, right down in the same range, at the same, following the same melody as the bass itself. That's something that I don't hear a lot in rock music. Usually the chorus is higher pitched or harmonizing something other than the bass line. But this is very much locked onto the bass line itself.
Up a brain for the world. Keep your electric on me, baby. With your ray gun to my head. Press your space nose to my love. Freak out in a moonage daydream, oh yeah. Don't fake it, baby. Lay the real thing on me. The church of man love is such a holy place to be. Make me, baby. Make me know you really care. Make me jump into the air.
Bong.
Keep your electric on me, baby.
It's interesting hearing this basically 9 years before the song I listened to yesterday, and the shift, the difference in musical style is really obvious. At the same time, I still hear certain things that seem to be Bowie fingerprints. This one isn't so equally spread across and so busy across all the different ranges as I was talking yesterday. But I still notice certain, if I could be specific about it, some of the piano, his use of the piano is pretty consistent. And I would also say that there are some rhythmic elements that he employs quite often. I'm not going to say specifically what they are because I want to listen a little bit more and see if I can really put it in clear and simple terms. So sit tight for that one. Okay, so for example, this passage, I'm thinking rhythmically. I'm trying to put this in simple, not too technical terms, what I'm hearing, that feels like it's something that I've heard pretty much every Bowie song up to this point. He favors pretty quick and he favors small subdivisions of time. He likes there to be a beat, but he doesn't like to emphasize the beat itself too much. Instead, he likes to hear and to play, to articulate. He likes for us to experience the texture of dividing the beat up into small increments along the way and hearing each of those increments stated, expressed, sung, marked, spoken, some way or other in the music. And it's something that it doesn't matter whether the song is slow or fast or big or a joke or it feels like it's something that is pretty consistent, at least with the Bowie music that I've heard so far. Let's just try to notice it in this passage here. So you hear the piano playing big chords, but you hear the drum, cheek, 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 cheek. But you also hear the guitar breaking it up into small bits, and you hear the piano doing this sort of bum, bum, bum. It's sort of a polyrhythmic feel there. So it weakens the impact of the big pulse, and it spreads it across the entire unit of time that is passing, to have all these different rhythmic activities happening all at once. I guess yesterday I was saying that piece reminded me of being in a room full of multiple conversations and activities happening. This one, not so much. However, there are still multiple rhythmic conversations and activities happening. So you might say it's kind of like the difference between taking a big stone and throwing it down and you have one great moment of impact, or taking a whole basket of small stones and sprinkling them along and tossing them out as you continuously along the way. You still have some big stones that fall on the big beats, but it's more of a textural experience than a moment of earth-shaking impact. Yes, that piano triplet. This is a pretty square rhythm happening here, but the piano happens a long triplet across it.
Out in a Moonage daydream, oh yeah. Yeah.
All the here. It's and the piano. Drums. It's kind of cute. In a way, and one of the things that this kind of rhythmic approach does, it makes all this activity be something that is more of a texture bed, a textured carpet, a textured ground over which the melody happens. We feel a lot of activity, busyness, we might say, and less focus, less drive forwards, because we are not so, it's not such an urgent thing. It's not such a strong need to feel the next big pulse. And so it's more dispersed. That's one of the things that, even as this music is playing along, and notice a lot of intricacy, rise and fall, building up to a sort of climax, but at the same time, it's not a really powerful moment of, oh wow, that is the peak, the climax, because it is this more dispersed textural experience. Even the way we have the sort of echoes of the voice, that adds another layer of textural rhythmic intricacy. And we find ourselves holding on to that bum 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 bum, because it gives us something solid to hold on to, something a little bit stronger. And it becomes something that so interesting. By the time we get to the end, where we start hearing ya da 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 dum, ya da 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 dum, ya da 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 ya da 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 dum. It's interesting because it's not stated very boldly, meaning it's the volume, the presence of it is still kind of in the background, but because it's a simpler rhythm and it's repeated in its simple format, and there's a bit more space. It's less of the sprinkling of the small stones and a little bit more of ya da 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 dum, ya da 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 dum. Here's another stone. Here's another stone. Here's another stone. I am going now to put another stone. And we start to drive forwards a bit more strongly, and it's almost as if I was holding on to that after being in this current, in this dispersed rhythmic experience throughout the piece, all the texture and intricacy and details, which are fascinating and enjoyable and create such an atmosphere. And then that comes at the end and kind of focuses it and gives us something solid to hold on to, kind of like if we were out in a river and just floating along, swimming, splashing, having a lot of fun. And then we find a solid branch or something, a log, a stone to hold on to and keep ourselves in one place as the current passes by us. It's kind of that sort of experience in this song. And well, the title, the lyrics, Moonage, Daydream, all of this imagery expressed and the ideas expressed in the lyrics, it's very well suited to the music, and the music gave it a clear arrival point, it's like the lyrics were kind of wandering around. We weren't really sure what it's after, what it's saying. But then, as we get towards the end there, it becomes much more focused and we start to understand, oh, that's what this is all about. So another really interesting first listen for me of David Bowie's work. This time it was Moonage, Daydream. And it's been a fun weekend exploring more of his music. I'm sure I'll come back around to it at some point in the future. I'll see you all soon.